In today's episode of Bottoms Up, we are one game away from a place in the third round of the FA Cup. The dream of facing a big team at a big ground is within touching distance. Welcome to episode 33 of Bottoms Up. Okay, welcome back, folks. So we're going to get into this game very shortly. Before we do, I just want to ask you for your opinion on how we done the last episode, where it was just a standalone job interview episode. I did intend at the beginning of it all to do today's two games in with that, but when I saw that the run time for the job interview was around 20 minutes, I thought I can't really ask you guys to give up 40 to 50 minutes of your time to watch an episode of Bottoms Up that isn't like a transfer special or anything like that. So let me know in the comments what you think. Were you happy with that kind of episode, or would you have preferred it to have been in with this one? If you're anything like me, I personally probably would have preferred it to have been in with this episode, because I've been so looking forward to this FA Cup second round tie against Spennymoor and to see if we can get a place in the third round. To put this into some sort of context, in our previous seasons, we've not been as far as the second round of the FA Cup before, I don't believe. I'm just going to double check my facts. We filtered this down by FA Cup and go back. Tell a lie. We was in first season. We got into the second round of the FA Cup and we lost to MK Dons 3-1. But then last season, or the season after that, we got to the first round and lost 4-2 to York. And then last season we got beat 3-0 in the first round against Accrington Stanley. If you know the milk advert, let me know in the comments. So that brings us on to today and what we've done since. So we had South Shields double header in the previous episode before the job interview, episode 31, I think it was. And then we played Harrogate. I said to you about the Harrogate, Aldershot and Accrington games in the job interview episode. Then Sutton, we won 1-0 at home. It seems to be our favoured scoreline when we win a game. And then we beat Boston 2-1 as well. Lawson has really been doing well. I mean, he is a penalty taker now. He seems to have overtaken Burak Sabar, or whatever his name is. But you see, he's got 3, 4, 5 goals in his last 4 games. He scored in each of his last 4 games as Shamar Lawson. So after what was a pretty underwhelming start, he's actually been performing very well recently. 6.8, which is a perfectly good performance in his last game. But when you look at 7.5, 7.9, 7.3, 6.5, just about on the borderline of average, and then 7.2. So he is proving to be a really key player for us at the moment. And Timmy Abraham has not scored for a long time. It was the 17th of October, the last time he scored. It's been well over a month. It's been 8 games since he last scored. And I'm a bit concerned about it. So if we get into today's game, we click yes for the opposition instructions. What I am considering doing, we can fill up our bench a little bit more, so we can put a goal. So Kasper Kowalczyk has gone out on loan, by the way. He's gone to Welling. They're paying £65 a month for him. I think it works out like £45 for the duration of it all. And they're paying 90% of his wages as well. So we've let him go out on loan because he was kicking off about not playing. So Wojciech Matuszewski, I know I said that wrong and I apologise, but you should know me by now. We can now start filling out our bench. Again, poor old Charlie Hughes is the only outfield player available that isn't actually going to make it. So what I've been thinking is, because Abdul Malik, now he is coming back from a long-term injury, so we have to bear that in mind. But his performances have been very average, really. He's not been getting goals or assists. His performances they've just been average. Now, what I have been considering doing is putting him up top and bringing David Cower onto the left-hand side. I'm going to stick with this today because I just want to give Abraham another chance, because I think he is a top-quality striker for us, but 7 goals in 19 games is not a bad return, but it's not particularly great either. You know, if that was 7 in 14, I'd be like, okay, he's doing pretty well. But he's getting towards the stage where he's 1 goal in every 3 games, and it's just not good enough. There is also the option of bringing Harrison Thompson on, who's got 3 goals in 12 appearances but only 4 starts. We could start him ahead of Timmy Abraham. I wonder how long it's going to be before I made that mistake. And obviously this midfield three I want to keep together because they are really starting to click at the moment, and I think they are key to what we are doing. I do get a lot of concerns over Bailey Berry's fitness, but we've been resting him and whatever else, we're going to carry on with him at the moment. And yeah, let's just get into today's game. This is the team. It's going to be Izquierdo in goal, Vaz and Luciano in the wing-back positions, Berry and Francis Clark in the middle, Gyamfi, Lawson and Cortez in midfield, Burak Sabah and Abdul Malik out wide with Timmy Abraham up top. Now, this is a game against Spennymoor. In theory, we're at home, we're the better team, we're in a league above them. We should be winning this. We can't be arrogant about it or overconfident, but we should be winning. We are the better team, and then we'd get that place in the third round of the FA Cup. If we look at their form coming into this, they've won 3, lost 2. They're playing with a 4-4-2, a very non-league formation. And let's get into the game. But yeah, with finances being the way it is, if we can get a win here, then it's the dream of any team in non-league to just get that big tie. And Bailey Berry has scored in the 3rd minute of the game. It's from the short corner, so it'll probably go down as a set-piece corner. But that's a great start for us. We've really got... Abdul Malik actually got the assist for that, so that's great news because that's his first assist since he's been with us. Like I say, he had that injury at the start of the season that's kept him out for a few months. So he is very much working his way into it. He has a ball now. That was actually a really good ball to find Lawson. He's found Vaz into Cortez. Back out to Edwino Vaz. I was actually looking at the other day. I think Edwino Vaz is the only player we've got that is still with us, that started with us. Oh, Abdul Malik. Which is crazy. I mean, I know we've got Charlie Hughes, but he doesn't feature for us really. But yeah, I think it's absolutely crazy that Edwino Vaz, who started with us on a non-contract and stayed on a non-contract for the first 3 years, I think it was only this summer that we gave him a contract, and here he is still with us at left back, still a key part of our team as well. Spennymoor have not got into the game. They've only had a shot at goal at the moment as of the 42nd minute. We've had 4 shots with only 1 on target. We probably could do with scoring more than 1 goal. Vaz will take the throw to Lawson, back to Vaz. Puts the ball into the box towards Timmy Abraham. He's at the post, and Burak Sabah puts it in on the rebound. Poor Timmy Abraham. He can't catch a break. He needs a goal. He's hit the post, but he don't get the assist either. Which I think is a bit wrong, really. Ball over the top. Abraham. Oh, he's put it into a dangerous position, but no one was there. Sabah pulls it back. Now Lawson. Oh, and Lawson's done it again. My word, what a goal. Cortez with the assist. What a strike from Lawson. That's now, 5 games in a row that he scored? I thought we was getting quality when we actually signed him, and oh my word, is he actually showing that quality? Shamar Lawson. He could be the guy. I didn't even show you the league table actually, but we were 7th before today's games, and there are some league games going on while we're in the FA Cup. Right, I'm gonna take off probably. I don't even want to take Bailey Bell. I'm going to take Edwina Vaz off, bring on Darren McCauley. That's probably going to be the only substitution I'm going to make for the time being. But yeah, we're ticking nicely. We're 7th in the league, and that's a playoff place. You know, we said we're not going to dream of playoffs. Oh, that's a goal. Abdul Malik, yes. Abdul Malik. First goal of the season is off the mark for Aveley, as it said in the little text box that you get. That's 4-0, and now we can make some... Because we can make... I keep forgetting we can make 5 substitutions in this league. So George Fowler can come on for Luciano. I am going to take Bailey Berry off because of his fitness concerns. I'm probably still going to get an email notification about it. I'm going to take Timmy off and put Harrison up there, and I'll leave 1 substitution spare just in case we get an injury, because I know what happened. I'll do all the substitutions in one go and then we'll pick up an injury. But yeah, we certainly, in this game, we certainly show Spennymoor that we're a class above where they are at the moment. I say that as they're going to go and score now. There you go. Commentators curse, creators curse, whatever you want to call it, it's a curse. If they come back now, I'm not going to be happy. There's no way we should be letting a 4-0 lead drop. Oh, it's wide. Right, come on, lads. Let's not do anything stupid here. 4 goals, 4 different scorers. Abdul Malik and Burke Sabah certainly had terrific games. Right, I think we're safe to do another substitution. I think we'll take Shamar Lawson off. Bring on Sam Collins, why not? He isn't getting much game time at the moment. I remember when I bought him in and he was going to be a John Benton replacement, and he's just not been that. He's been quite poor, really. And I wonder how John Benton's doing. I do think about him occasionally. And that's the end. And we have won 4-1 against Spennymoor at home. I forgot to actually look at what the attendance was. I mean, it's not going to be anything to write home about, let's be honest. But if we go to the schedule, we'll be able to see, yeah, 958, it's nothing really. Look at the finances, look at the income, the FA Cup. I mean, we've got 110,000 for it, so we can't really complain about that. That's purely just on the prize money for the FA Cup. We've got a little bit for gate receipts, but again, not much at all. £33,000 for gate receipts. So that's probably combined, because that's this month. So when was the other game? November as well. So yeah, that's with that game. So that's really poor, really, isn't it? That £33,750 gate receipts for 2 games. If we can get a big team in the third round, we can absolutely smash that to pieces. Our overall balance, though, to be fair, is now down to only 47,000. Our financial status is okay. It's not insecure anymore. So I will bring you back in a couple of days' time in game, after this transition, basically, for the FA Cup third round draw. Keep your fingers crossed, folks. And here it is. FA Cup third round draw day is here. It's always a special time when you're in the non-leagues. We're going to start a draw. There are 64 teams in it. We'll get as far as when Aveley come into it. So we've got Norwich. They are playing Torquay or Salford. Again, as with the last one, I mean, this would be amazing. If we can get drawn against Chelsea, we will absolutely take that all day long. Chelsea will play Stoke. Bristol City, no, not really. Against Reading. We want either away against a big team with a big attendance, or we want to be at home against someone we can beat. Stockport, we don't want to play MK Dons. I don't want to go out to them again. Forest Green, thank God for that. Fulham, that's not really a big game. It's taken Man City out of it. Would have loved that. Tottenham, we'll absolutely have Tottenham. They get good attendances. Let's have Tottenham. Huddersfield. Preston will play Crewe or Peterborough. Cambridge will play Watford. Brighton will play Bradford City. I wouldn't have minded Brighton, to be fair. I think they get 30,000 at their grounds. Nottingham Forest, they play Aldershot. Aldershot have got a tie. Millwall will play Aston Villa. Middlesbrough will play Chester. We don't want Bournemouth. They don't get many people go to their grounds. QPR, yeah, they can have them. Brentford will play Plymouth. West Ham, they've got a big stadium. Come on. Aveley. Oh, it's Leicester. I thought if you say it 3 times it works, but clearly it doesn't. Southampton, they will play Lincoln. Derby County will play Hull. Aveley, so we're at home. We're not going to get that big money tie. So we don't want the likes of Arsenal and people like that. Who's available in the draw that we know we can beat? Hemel Hempstead. Can you imagine we get Hemel Hempstead and beat them and get through to the 4th round of the FA Cup? Well, I think Hemel Hempstead are probably Solihull Moors. So really, Hemel Hempstead or Solihull Moors is what we want. If we get anyone else, we're probably going out of the FA Cup. Here we go. Walsall. Oh, the League Two. We'll have a look at them in a moment. We can finish the draw now and advance. So we are at home against Walsall in the third round of the FA Cup. I mean, there's not that much difference between us. They're 17th. They've won the last couple of games. They beat Newport County in the second round. But they've... Let's have a look at their schedules and see their games. I mean, they're not great. Do you know what? The fact that we're at home as well, that might not be a bad draw. Okay, I'll see you for the game against Dagenham and Redbridge. Okay, here we are, folks, about to get into the game against Dagenham and Redbridge. They're second or third in the league, Dagenham and Redbridge. I think they're third. We are at home, so we do stand a chance in this game. But I'm not overly confident. But we've been in a good run, so who knows. We're going to start the game with Esquierdo in goal, Vaz left back, Luciano right back, Berry and Francis Clark in the middle, Gyamfi, Lawson and Cortez in the midfield three, Abdul Malik, Burak Sabah and still with Timmy Abraham up top, basically unchanged. This is their subs bench. Let's get into the game and let's try and pick up at least a point, if not all three. We're currently 8th in the table, so we are one place outside the playoffs at the moment, but we are a long way away from the relegation zone, which is the key thing. We've won the last 4 of their 5 most recent games. Dagenham and Redbridge have only won 1 of their last 5, so they're not in great form. They've even lost their most recent match. So let's get into it and let's see what we can do. We've actually got 2,132 people here. All I can assume is Dagenham and Redbridge must be very close to Aveley, which I think, yeah, they probably are, because I think they are within the same sort of region. And you do tend to find that if you are playing against a team nearer to you, that your attendances are higher, which makes sense. You know, if you're a fan of a non-league club, unless you're an ultra or something, you're not really going to be wanting to travel up and down the country. So Abraham, I mean, what was that? It's hit him on the back of the heel. Cortez wins it back, gives it to Burak Sabah, to Lawson, finds Timmy Abraham, he's through. Oh, he's hit the post again. Oh, come on. Is there something coded into this game where Timmy Abraham's just not allowed to score a goal? He hit the post in the last game. Is it the post in this game? Oh, it's so frustrating because he can be good. I know he can. But do I really want to die on the hill of stubbornness? Right, we have a throw in. Vaz will take it. To Berry, to Burak Sabah. What can he do with it? Oh, he's at the crossbar. So we've hit the woodwork twice in this game. Abdul Malik with the corner. Whips in an in-swinger. It's cleared by Dagenham and Redbridge, but Sabah has it. Back to Abdul Malik. And he can't get across in to the waiting attacker. Not sure who it was. Don't know if it was Timmy or who it was. They have the highlight now. I mean, it's pretty route one, that, isn't it? From Dagenham and Redbridge. Abdul Malik now picks it up for us. Gives it to Bailey Berry. To Edwino Vaz. He goes infield to Lawson. To Timmy Abraham. Come on, if you can't score a goal, at least try and create something. Abdul Malik to Lawson. Cortez, Abdul Malik. Abraham, he's got his goal. He's 8 for the season. It's his first. Oh, it's been disallowed now. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, I'm sensing shenanigans here. I really am. This is... I'm going to have to take him out of the team. I'm happy with performance so far. Oh, I just can't believe... What has this guy got to do to get a goal that's actually going to stand? Such good build-up play for that goal as well. Really was beautiful play from us. this one, I mean, we are looking so good at the moment. Right, we're going to have to take Timmy off, I think. I mean, saying that, Burks Abar's not having a great game either. Bring on David Cower for him. Harrison Thompson for Timmy Abraham. I am aware that Luciano is not having the best of games. Better options for him is basically George Fowler, and he's not anywhere near as good. But now he's dropping down to 6.2. I think he's going to be my next substitution. In fact, we'll make that now. George Fowler can come on. I mean, I wouldn't be devastated at a draw, you know, considering where Dagenham and Redbridge are. But when you consider that we've hit the frame of the goal twice, Timmy Abraham's had a goal disallowed, I actually do think we deserve... Oh, there you go. And of all people, it's Shamar Lawson. Oh, dear. I'm hoping this isn't a bad one, because that could be the end of our season, basically. Because he has been so good. All right, just do that so we've got some defensive cover. Let's try and see this game out, boys. Don't go and concede now, because that would be just wrong. We don't deserve to lose this game. Oh, here we go. They've got the corner. We've cleared it, but the loose ball goes straight to them. Crosses it in. Oh, now they've hit the woodwork. It's going to be a corner for them as well. Can we not do this? My nerves don't need to be shredded anymore. Come on. Oh, can we just get rid of the ball, please? Oh, not more highlights. I mean, could we go on and win it? Abdul Malik to Vaz to Giamphi to Cortez, all the way back to Izquierdo. I mean, I don't mind if you're just wasting time. Oh, he's put the ball through. Harrison Thompson's through. He's scored. Get in. And it is going to stand. It's not been disallowed. Harrison Thompson, you're starting the next game. You really are. Oh, what a game. The 96th minute, and I thought we were going to lose it. We were down to 10 men because of Shamar Lawson's injury. We have just beaten Dagenham and Redbridge. We are good, folks. We really are. Q, when I come back for the next episode, we've just been on a 4-game unbeaten run, 4-game losing run or something. We're back up to 7th in the league on 36 points. Could we... Oh, I don't even want to say it. Right, let's have a look at the schedule. We also need to see how long Shamar is out for. Their manager weren't happy with their work ethic. Oh, rest players, that's fine. Here we go. Please don't be any more than a couple of weeks. Oh, for God's sake. We've lost our best player for 2 months. Right, well, if we look at the schedule, the next time we're coming back is for Walsall in the FA Cup. We'll do Walsall and Morecambe in the league. 2 more home games. I hope you're not getting withdrawal symptoms because we're not playing away from home or anything. But yeah, I'll play these games off camera, including the FA Trophy, which we really don't care about. I'll probably use that to rest players. And then we'll come back for Walsall versus Morecambe in tomorrow's episode. So drop a like on the video, folks. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications if you want to see more coming up in your inbox. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.